Okay, hopefully this is going to be a lot better. I already tried to film this once and the wind just absolutely destroyed all my audio. So hello, welcome. This is my YouTube channel. This is my 2009 Ford F250. We're going to just do a walk around on it and pretty much just go over the truck. Little backstory on it. I bought this thing off of my dad this year, roughly in like September-ish. My dad bought it 2014. It pretty much sat as a bone stock truck with a 3-inch level and 35s, which is pretty much the same way it sits now, just with some expensive lights and an exhaust.
You serious?
But we're going to go over those nonetheless, go over some future plans for the truck, what I'm going to do with it this coming year, and kind of what to expect on the channel. So let me go ahead, get the camera flipped around. We'll get started on going around on this, and then, yeah, talk about what this year holds. All right, so we got the camera flipped around now. These are the Alpha Rex single projector headlight series. They're really bright. I really like them a lot. They were roughly like 1,200-ish bucks with tax and everything. I did have this on some Amazon special headlights with some LEDs. The LED bulb actually ended up burning through the housing and like just fell into the fender. It was really bad. I don't recommend buying those. But yeah, that's how the truck sits. This is a nice dent on the bumper here. That's from a Wesco guardrail. Don't ask how it happened. You don't really want to know. Moving around, we got some Amazon special fog lights. They're decently bright, but they don't adjust, and they're pointed like literally up there. So we got some Amazon special mirror lights and cab lights. Cab lights already failed on me, so I bought new bulbs and just put those in earlier today. They're a lot brighter now. They actually match the white on the headlights. This is still the wrong color white, and it really bothers me. And if anyone knows where I can get some decent mirror lights that aren't like $250 like what Boost Auto wants, hit me up, let me know. As I said already, the truck is sitting on a 3-inch leveling kit with some 35, 12, 5, 17 BF Goodrich KO2s. These tires ride amazing, but my front end is all blown out, and you can't really tell. I bought those roughly like a year and 4 months ago, and they're already bald. These ones back here, I bought, I don't know, like 3 months ago. That's how much tread's supposed to be on there. So, gotta get the front end redone. That's something that's going to happen this year. That's probably going to happen at my work, so not going to be able to film that, but it's all right. Moving back here, we've got the 3-inch catback MBRP exhaust. I know the hanger's broken. Don't say anything about it. I'm trying to get it fixed. It sounds pretty good. It's pretty quiet. I'll throw a sound clip in here closer to the end. Not a lot of people really run these exhausts for two reasons, I think. One, the 6.8 liter V10, which this truck is, doesn't really get modified all that often. And two, it doesn't sound the best. It's pretty quiet and it drones a lot. So looking to get a new exhaust setup. As you can see from back here, little spoiler at what we're going for. I am going to put the dual tips on, and no, I don't care that your Power Stroke has them too. This is not that. Amazon special taillights that are failing already. That's
no, God, please, no, no.
super great. These came in a kit, both taillights and the third brake light, roughly like 120 bucks. License plate light also came off Amazon. If you haven't noticed the trend yet, you're probably just not paying attention. That was like $20. Moving to this side, this is the Cabelas edition truck, like I've said. So we've got the sticker here. It is the F4 package. And then on the inside, I know it's pretty dirty, don't mind that. We do have the Cabelas stitching on the seats. No, I don't have the gun safe. No, I don't have the sunroof. Don't ask about it. But I do have... I'm going to lose it. I do have the traction control and backup sensor. And I also have the backup camera that sits up in the mirror. So just something kind of cool there. Getting that closed up. we're gonna go ahead and get the camera flipped back around. Okay, I'm back. I know you have to look at my ugly face. You don't get to look at the truck anymore.
How nasty of you!
Maybe I'll do this. We can compromise here. Does that work? That hurts my hand already. Future plans for the truck. What I'm thinking about doing this coming year, we're gonna throw some 24x12, either American Forces or JTXs or Liberty Forged. I haven't really decided yet. Just some 24x12 wides with 35s on them in the front and rear, obviously. Kind of change up the look of the truck a little bit. It's sat on pretty much this exact setup for the last, honestly, probably since like 2009 when the original owner bought it. So I want to get that changed, mix it up a little bit, give the truck a different look. I am going to retint it. We're doing 20% all the way around, and then 5% all the way around, 20% on the shield. That's what I meant to say. I want to throw a 4-inch cowl hood on here. 22 style front bumpers. We're going to do the fog light inserts, so it's not actually going to have fog lights anymore. Sorry if that matters to you. It's not your truck. I don't really use them all that often. I think it looks a lot better on the 22 style bumpers to have the inserts anyways. I am going to put a 22 style rear bumper on the truck as well, because this one's super rusty and crusty, and I'd kind of like to have the side step. My back hurts already, and the truck's pretty tall as it sits. It's going to go taller eventually, but yeah, something we're going to do there. Something that may happen this year, if I'm able to buy a daily driver and find one, is a ZF6 swap. This is the 6.8 liter V10 with the 5R 110 transmission. Normally they're a really good transmission. For whatever reason, whoever tuned this did a phenomenal job on the performance tune, and my transmission no longer likes to shift into 5th and or 3rd gear. So it drives fine. They work most of the time, but if you're beating on it, like you'll hit 80 and just bang the limiter until it finally wants to go into 5th. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to do the ZF6 swap, retint it, possibly wheels and tires this year. The truck is going to go on full air eventually, which I'm very excited for. I want to set it up so off of the factory height of the truck, so not the way it sits now, it's going to have a 3-inch drop. So pretty much I'm going to tuck those 35s all the way up in that fender, and then be able to raise another 4 inches, so it'll sit roughly at its current height. But yeah, those are my plans for the truck. Let me know if you have any suggestions, any plans, anything you'd like to see with it, or just any ideas of something I can do to make some more content. I like going to some truck shows. We don't do it too often up here, but when we do, they're always a blast to go to. So maybe I'll do some filming going to shows, do some filming just kind of hanging out with my friends working on either their cars or this truck. One thing I did forget to mention, I did swap in a double DIN Apple CarPlay head unit, and it's got a 12-inch, I can't think of the name now. It's like the 12-inch competition downfiring sub you can buy at Walmart. It sounds good enough. I'm not super big on sound systems, but I do like bass. I do listen to Dolph quite a bit, so it's nice to have just a little something extra over the factory speakers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you want to see, and that's gonna be the end of the video. See you later.